The Buffalo Bills are going at it. Like, they are going to go back and make another run for the AFC title and a deep run in the playoffs next year. Absolutely. Again, if things ending that the way that they did. And there's some question marks, though, before we get there. Like, there's definitely some things where you're going to have some guys that, guys like Jordan Poyer, I think it was, who is that? I think it's also Shaq Lawson. I could be mistaken. But guys that are going to be free agents that you need to be able to replace or find guys that can be able to take those roles. And we're going to do that today in our very first edition of our mock draft for the Buffalo Bills. This is our 1.0, which means no trading. Number one, you're just trying to see where the board falls. And then number two, you got to have some fun with it. So we're going to bring you to our mock draft here in just a moment. And if my computer, there we go. Okay, so a couple of different things. We just got done with our Cowboys mock draft, so make sure you guys give that one a like and a follow if you would be willing. Also, 7-round mock draft, high speed, low drag. Care for position of value, relatively high. Draft for needs, also high as well. Also threw in a little bit of randomness because you never know that what can happen. Honestly, it's one of those things where, number one, it's the NFL draft. We've seen some crazy things happen. And also, number two, you need to be a little random for somebody. I'm that way for my wife, no question. So you need to make it a little fun for somebody else. So draft needs for the Bills. I've got offensive guard, just guard because it's okay. So it's guard, safety. I think you can get a quarterback in the later rounds just to see what you can develop. Defensive tackle, edge, maybe wide receiver. I think a little bit of speed wouldn't hurt the Bills here, so we'll see what we can do and get done. So we're going to go ahead and enter the draft, see who falls to us, and go from there. Okay. So in the bottom of the first round here, O'Cyrus Torrence falls to us. Oh, that's a match made in heaven. O'Cyrus Torrence falls to you. Broderick Jones? Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, so O'Cyrus Torrence here makes a lot of sense. I'm just looking at, okay, B.J. Ujulari, Andre Carter the second. He's going to be a really good player coming up out of Army. Hopefully he can play. I think there's like a whole thing with having to serve first, but I think he's going to be good. I hope so. Offensive guard, yeah. O'Cyrus Torrence here, getting him at 27. I mean, if you don't take him here, the Bengals will. You know that the Eagles might too. So, I mean, O'Cyrus Torrence here, guard, love it. Don't even have to worry about it. All right. I would also like to get a right tackle. If you can get Dwan Jones at 91, that'd be nasty. Ooh, Sidney Brown falls to you there at corner and safety. Oh, Sidney Brown. Not even a question. Sidney Brown, I love it. Sidney Brown's an absolute stud. He can play either corner or safety. If you watched him at the Senior Bowl, he does whatever he wants. He roams around the field. He's a bad man. He's absolutely a bad man. So we got guard, we got safety. Ooh, Jalen Moreno Cooper. Where is Marvin Mims going to go? That is a little bit of a voice crack, but that's how it goes. Marvin Mims is going to go at 126. So I bet you he might be there at 139. So I'm going to wait a little bit. So quarterback in the 7th round, D tackle, D end. Who you got? Also, Tremont Edmonds is going to be interesting to see what happens with him. So because this is before free agency and all that, do we go with Noah Sewell, the playmaker coming up out of Oregon? Maybe. Because we got guard, we got safety. Defensive tackle. Who's the best defensive lineman? Gervin Dexter, he's a solid dude at the point of attack. I think he's probably one of the better run defenders in this draft, or probably the best, excuse me. Dorian Williams there. You like his coverage ability. Noah Sewell, who flies around. I think we go Gervin Dexter here and then hope and pray. Well, I don't think he's gonna fall there, and we can't wait necessarily. Noah Sewell, yeah. I wanted to go Dorian Williams because he's the best coverage linebacker in the entire draft. The problem with that is, if you go him or Gervin Dexter there at that point, it's kind of tough. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Dang it! Did Marvin Mims went to the Chiefs? That's unfair. All right, yeah, that's how it goes. All right, now wide receiver. There's still a ton of speedy guys in this draft. Raheem Jarrett's there. Let's see. Dontavian Wicks. Ooh, Dontavian Wicks. Okay, 139. So, I also want to get a running back, and the main reason for that is because James Cook really played well down the line, but I really want a big bruising tailback. Maybe that's Chase Brown. Maybe that's another guy. Or do we go center, too? Because Olusegun Oluwatimi. I think you need to get up a backup center, too, because so we got linebacker. Who's at defensive tackle? Jonah Tavai. Ooh, he's there. We'll be there at 139. I hope so, because we're going Olusegun Oluwatimi. Tavai still there? I didn't even see if he went. He went to the Bears. It is what it is. Okay, fine. Jacob Slade's there. Okay, that's a pretty good consolation prize. Let's see. Henry Toyo. Ooh, Broderick Martin. Little bit high. If I could trade, I would, because I really like me some Broderick Martin. Henry Toyo's there. We already got linebacker, so we don't need to worry about that. I also want an edge piece here. Like I really feel like it would help them help out the Bills defense if they continually got edge here. Jacob Slade there. Okay. Wait, did Jacob Slade even hold on? Because this is also a problem for PFF. They don't know if some of these players declared. I don't know if Jacob Slade, did he actually declare? Yep. Okay. Yeah, he actually declared. Okay, we're good there. Okay, sorry. In that case, yes, I'll go Jacob Slade here to give you a little bit of help at defensive lineman. Okay, things are looking good. 3 or 4 times I've done mock drafts, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't know if that player actually did, and sure enough, they didn't, so I wanted to be sure for you guys. So, you get into the 5th round here. You've got defensive tackle figured out. Who's there at edge? Anybody interesting? Not really. Quindell Johnson. Ooh, Deuce Vaughn. I like me some Deuce Vaughn. I do. Trey Dean's also there. Do you double down? And this is tough, because if you go into who's going to be there at running back, because I want to get a later round running back. Kenny McIntosh is going to be there. Okay. Tyon Evans. Deuce Vaughn. Okay. Trey Dean, you know what? I'm going to get running back. I know we wanted to get another safety, and I like Trey Dean there, but it is what it is. 205 and 247 coming up at you, so quarterback in the later rounds, cool with me. Okay, so wide receiver, Jake Bobo, Bryce Ford Wheaton. Is Jake Bobo the new... Why did he fall that far? I mean, is Jake Bobo like the new Cole Beasley? Is that what that is? I think so. Cole Beasley. I wanted to get a little bit of speed. I think Marvin Mims is the perfect guy to get here if you're the Bills. I would like to get him, but it's one of those things where, if they want to trade back up, it is what it is. But Tyson Bagent. Yep, developmental quarterback guy. You love it. Getting one in the 7th round. He just absolutely killed it at D2. He threw like 150 touchdowns in college, which is kind of nuts. But, yeah, he's going to come back, and we're going to see what happens here. So they gave us a B. So Osiris Torrance, getting him at 27. Come on, he's the best guard in the draft. What are you going to do? Sidney Brown, the absolute standout at the Senior Bowl. Getting him at 59 in the 2nd round. He can play corner. He can play safety. He can do a lot of different things for you. He's going to be a very good piece for you down the line. And then we got Noah Sewell here at linebacker. Listen, we don't really know what's going to happen with Tremaine Edmonds. I assume he's going to be back overall, but Noah Sewell's an absolute stud. And then you also get some help at center at Olusegun Oluwatimi. Again, Watami. I know I'm not even close with the pronunciation. But I feel like he is going to be a guy that develops into your starting center down the line, so I like the value there. Also, you get Jacob Slade in the 5th round. Little high, so if I could trade down, I would. Again, this is a 1.0, so we're just seeing where the board falls. Deuce Vaughn, the stud running back out of Kansas State. I think he's going to pair nicely with James Cook and do his thing there. Then you got Jake Bobo, probably the next Cole Beasley. I love it. He's a guy that at UCLA didn't blow you up with stats, but getting him in the 6th round is very good value. And then Tyson Bagent, a little bit of a quarterback that is at least a project. You could develop him into something. You really like how he throws alive, especially at the D2 level. Over 150 touchdowns, broke all the passing records at D2. Yeah, dude's just a stud. So getting him basically... as a UDFA, late 7th round pick, it's not bad. Not bad value at all. So I think we hit it out of the park for our first 2 picks, but then we got into a position where I thought maybe we overthought it with the defensive tackle. But overall, I like how it ended up. I think it's definitely going to be better as we go and do this a little bit more down the line. But that's it. That is our very first 2023 Buffalo Bills mock draft. That's our 1.0. No trades, just seeing how the board falls. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about our 2023 Buffalo Bills mock draft 1.0.